and it's prime time in France, and it's a good start from Wesley Caspers. Actually, James Abazi could be under a bit of pressure into turn 1. There's a lot of bunching actually, but Anton C looking to fall back, and it's Raymond Denit who goes around the outside of him. John Manning looking to keep a wheel in. He'll try and go up the inside through turn 2. That pushes Anton C off the track a little bit. He'll come back on, and it's much as they were. Anton C losing position. Actually, John Manning throwing one in at turn 3, and that could mean Mion Poole will try to go around the outside. Too wide through here. Often doesn't work. There's a little bit of contact and buffering between the two. It's really feisty stuff on this opening lap. Mion Poole still trying to keep up on the inside of Mika through there. John Manning actually had a moment. There's a big crash between the Silver Arrows and the Williams, and Mion Poole will slival into 5th position. James Taylor into 6th. Thibaut Tiblias just managed to avoid that, and it's a huge John Manning and Mika are at the back there. I think John Manning just had a bit of a moment on the exit.
John Manning, oh my, there's no ghosting stuff. Idiots. Idiots.
What the you know, this guy's getting banned. There's no way.
But he is on a harder set of compound tyres, so he won't be worried about that. Mika looking to come back through the field. He's just got by Marcus Feld for 16th position, and there's a spin. It's Sashin K, is it? Sashin K has spun on the exit of Mistral, turn 7, onto the Mistral straight, and he falls down into 18th position, but he certainly won't be close enough this time around. But meanwhile, Manciu has got round Thibaut Tiblias into turn 1 using the DRS. But Anton C is very much on the ropes here, defending with all his worth on that hard set of tyres. James Taylor has a better run up to scene. This will be the inside of this right-hander and lead into turn 11, which is that very tricky right-hander where James Taylor tried to throw up the inside. He'll be much further along on entry here. Anton C will still try to hang it around the outside, keep a couple of wheels just in, and will he try to attack back into Ben Dorr, turn 12? He'll try and take a more wide line and attack backwards, but I think James Taylor has got the job done here, up to 4th position for the Silver Arrow. Manciu will try to get through 2 cars at once. Anton C looking to make it too wide through Sin here. Manciu will just try to pick up the pieces and hope these other two maybe collect and avoid him. But Anton C looking to put pressure on. There's contact between the Mercedes and the Aston Martin. The Red Bull just behind here looking to pounce, and he may even go up the inside of Anton C into turns 13 and 14, and he may get this move done. It's going to be so tight through here. Anton C will try to hang it up the inside around the final corner. That's turn 15, and they're still leading to space, but there's contact between the two. Now Thibaut Tiblias will get round both of them. Open up DRS. No, he doesn't have DRS somehow, but Anton C looking to come round again at turn 1, and Anton C does maintain 5th position just to see Thibaut Tiblias picks up a warning. May have felt like he was pushed out there, but James Taylor certainly broke the toe of these two because they battled so hard out of turn 15. But Anton C is burning a bit of ERS. James Taylor looking to defend. Actually, Raymond Denit goes very deep into turn 8. On Matt Guest, and Matt Guest will try to battle back here out of turn 9 and have the open side of Sin. This is Alpine versus Williams as they head towards turn 10 here. This long right-hander, and Matt Guest has the advantage. Oh, they both go off the track, and there's contact between the two, and they're both into the barriers. Heavy contact with the rear ring. Matt Guest may have picked up rear diffuser damage there, and Matt Guest rejoins and takes out Martin Alderink. That is really scruffy. Martin Alderink will feel really peeved with that one.
I know, the camera angle just cutting away there, but that was a huge crash into the wall there at very high speed. Lucky no one retired from that, but I think that's Raymond Denit missing a huge chunk of his win there and a 10-second time penalty.
Yeah, it's just extending track limits, and then if you extend it too long, the game just goes, what was that? And we'll give you a massive penalty. 5-second penalties going into the pit lane. Now, Raymond Denit retires. There's a few drops of rain out. There's
that a safety car? That's a safety car.
Full safety car, because Matt Gueston sneaks her out the race, but what is causing that safety car?
They've retired in the pit lane, but I don't know.
But Wesley Casper still keeping the pace slow, and James Abazi really wanted to attack out that final corner, and now Wesley Casper goes. He restarts. Miron Poole will try to follow his championship rival and teammate as closely as possible, even maybe look to the inside at turn 1. Too far back, he won't be challenging, but there's action all up and down the field. There's actually a bit of front wing, I think, flying from a Haas there. Mons Vandenberg attacking around the outside of Alessandro
Whoa.
into turn 1 and 2, and those two still battling on the exit. They're still battling going on
Anderson,
behind. Mika
McLaren's
is
gone.
in 11th position, and Aldering has spun out of the race.
Yeah, he got taken out by another car now. I just caught him right at the back.
Off, ghosting again. Three times in one race.
But Jakob Hoffert is looking to get past that AlphaTauri quickly. And is he actually, his teammate, trying to go up the inside of Mansue and lets him through.
We run ghosting off, so that AI will not be able to be travelled through at the moment, and he's just going to be going so slow in these wet conditions, and people will just want to get around him, and it's absolute carnage. Cars everywhere through the final corner, hitting into the back of Anton. Anton spins out John Manning in contact at the back, and John Manning just being drifted along through the polystyrene DRS ball, and that is AI all over in this game. I think John Manning's had a
safety car.
well. But there's a safety car. There is a safety car. But Wesley Caspers still hasn't gone. It goes now, and Miron Pill goes very nicely with him. James Abazi actually under a bit of pressure maybe from James Taylor. James Taylor is going to be right behind, but James Taylor has massive pressure from him behind. He could easily get wiped out at the start here. He doesn't. They seem to all get through cleanly. That's good racing from the back, but James Taylor goes miles off track. Mons Vandenberg up to 4th position here. James will try to rejoin the track, and Miron Pill is right behind Wesley Caspers. Alessandro up into 5th position here. Mansue has gained 3 positions on that restart. He is up to 8th in the Red Bull with that fresher intermediate tyres. Remember, he boxed, the cars in front didn't. Why is John Manning on softs?
I think he knows his race is over, and he may get penalised for it, but at least he's having fun out in the wet weather.
Mansue is looking to go around Mika into turn 1, and he will do around the outside. He's got that better traction. This will be the inside of turn 2. They'll have to race each other very cleanly and fairly here. Mika having better traction out of turn 2, maintains that position, builds the gap to James Taylor. He's doing a service to his teammate. That's good work from Mika Leuf.
I think that might have to be red flag call a race.
Well, we'll see what the order comes from the FIA directives. For now, it's Wesley Caspers in the lead, Miron Pill in 2nd, Abazi in 3rd.
That is it. That is the end of the race. Welcome to Codemasters. Codemasters, brilliant F1 2022.